Keeping Ebola out of the United States is another form of border security, according to a couple of Texas politicians. Governor Rick Perry and Congressman Michael McCall are calling for better screenings at airports. Chris Sadeghi has more on how they hope to do it.
Keeping Ebola out of the U.S. could mean greeting it at the airport, according to the governor.
We have the ability to track individuals all through the air transportation system.
While announcing the creation of a Texas task force to help prepare for Ebola and other infectious diseases, Rick Perry asked the federal government to step up advanced screenings.
Those steps may be something as simple as taking their temperature.
Earlier, Congressman Mike McCall was discussing border security, and he says that includes security from diseases. And he also wanted to take temperatures at airports.
If someone comes through and they have a high, body temperature, they could be pulled aside.
On Friday, McCall will host a hearing at DFW International on how to keep possibly infected passengers from sneaking through security.
We have technology out there that can monitor body temperatures, and that's something that we have been looking at to potentially deploy to some of these airports.
Dallas-Fort Worth, JFK in New York, and Washington Dulles airports are the three McCall mentioned as possible guinea pigs for that technology. But while Perry hopes security can slow down Ebola, he stopped short of supporting a shutdown.
I think the screening process is the one that will do a better job than stopping all travel out of those countries at this particular point in time.
And specifically here in Austin, we called over to Bergstrom International, and they said right now it isn't too big a concern for them because the only 3 international flights they have are to Mexico City, Cancun, and London, none of those in high-risk countries. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
Airports in Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone have become the front lines for stopping the spread of Ebola. Right now, officials in those countries are using handheld thermometers to check travelers' temperatures. The CDC says there is a lower risk of contamination with this type of device. If a passenger has a fever over 101.4 degrees Fahrenheit, they are stopped for further screening. That may include a questionnaire or more medical tests. Keep in mind, the U.S. has had more than 40,000 visitors from West Africa in the past 6 months, though most of them stop in Europe first. There are also several countries already testing passengers from West Africa, including Russia, India, and Australia.
It is important to know that the CDC says Ebola is not an airborne virus. That means the only way people can catch Ebola is by being exposed to bodily fluids like vomit or blood of someone who has been infected, and that is only after that person has started showing symptoms. We have in-depth coverage on Ebola at our website, including why health officials say they are confident they will be able to prevent Ebola from spreading further here in the U.S. Just type Ebola in the search box at KXAN.com.